Hello, viewers. Welcome to another episode of Buffet with Nakul. Well, today I have with me a very special young man. I was just having a chit chat with him, and यार इतना पैशनेट हैं ये फूड एंड बेवरेज इंडस्ट्री के बारे में. जब हम बात करेंगे तो आप खुद वो फील करोगे. He is the managing director of a company called Inato Hospitality. If you are a party animal, of course you must have heard about the Lord of the Drinks. और अगर आप फाइन डाइनिंग एक्सपीरियंस करना पसंद करते हैं तो आपको लजीज अफेयर का नाम आपने हैदराबाद में ज़रूर सुना होगा. मेरे साथ जो आज हैं यश त्रिवेदी. ही इज़ द मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर ऑफ दीज टू रेस्टोरेंट्स. सो वेलकम यश, वेलकम टू द स्टूडियो.
Thank you so much. It's an honor.
And I'll ask him now to introduce himself. Yash, please introduce yourself to the audience.
Firstly, thank you so much for having me here, sir. Like, it's an honor. My name is Yash Trivedi, and I'm the managing director for Inato Hospitality. We currently manage and operate two brands called Lord of the Drinks and Laziz Affair in Jubilee Hills. We've been in this business for about 2.5 years now, and just going ahead with it now.
So Yash, you know what I first liked about you, man, when I was just talking to you. I mean, I think what's your age actually?
So usually people won't believe it, but I'm actually 31 years old.
Okay. So, but you don't look like, first of all.
Yeah.
But the other fact is that, man, at this age, the kind of passion, the in-depth knowledge, what I think you've gained so far about the industry, amazing, man. Because I think you have, first of all, this journey has been very special to you and very close to your heart.
Yeah.
What I felt.
Yeah. So being honest with you, sir, when I got a call from you about it and you asked me to be a part of this podcast, the first thing I told you was that I honestly don't feel I have achieved enough for me to come on a podcast and talk to anyone about it, because I feel the kind of knowledge I've gained, whatever research I've done, it's still at 1%. There's a lot for me to learn, there's a lot for me to grow, and just working towards that at the moment.
Good, yeah, great. So, Yash, first of all, tell me like how your journey in F&B started. Like, I know that you just shared with me that, of course, your family was into some other businesses. So, like, how it started in F&B?
Sir, being honest with you, let me take you back as to वो कीड़ा कहाँ से आया. So I remember I think in my 7th or 8th grade, studying in school here. One of my dad's friend had opened a restaurant. It was called Exotica. It is still one of the biggest brands in the city, something I absolutely love. And we used to go there maybe twice a month. And back then, I still remember I was in my dad's office in my 8th or 9th grade, and I told my dad, saying, "This is what I want to do. Like what Umesh uncle is doing right now with Exotica. I don't care if we earn money or no. I want, like, the kind of energy I am able to grasp is the fact that every table is sharing something and they're leaving with a very positive mind and like a very good feeling. That is what I want to give to people. Like, earning money from it or no is secondary. I want that feeling to see someone leaving with a smile when they're exiting a place which I have created. So that is where it started. Then of course, dad being dad, he told me, saying, "पहले पढ़ाई तो खत्म कर ले, उसके बाद देखते." Did my college in Bangalore. In our family, we have a rule. My dad had very clearly told us that no matter what happens, you cannot join the family business. You have to work for at least 3 years in a corporate so that you learn discipline, you understand how to work, and then if you feel you haven't carved your own way, then you can always join the business. So then out of college, I was like, while I was in college, I knew this is what I want to do. I want to get into F&B. College khatam ho gaya. I was wondering what to do. The first thing that came to my mind that time, this was in 2015, is like Zomato join karte hain.
अच्छा.
I'll get to learn a little bit about you know how F&B works,
Right.
the back end of F&B.
Hmm.
Came back from Bangalore to Hyderabad,
Hmm.
applied at Zomato. Fortunately, I got through.
Oh, is it?
Me and a few friends of us, we all got through at Zomato. We were a part of the sales team here.
Acha.
In fact, we were a part of the pilot team setting up the online ordering in Hyderabad.
Oh.
So it was about 6, 7 of us. The whole city was open to us because no one else was on online ordering back then. The Zomato was just starting off.
And which was this year?
This was 2015, sir.
Okay.
So our only job was go out there, find a restaurant, sign them up for online ordering, and then that's it. So my whole day was spent just interacting with restaurant owners, and I loved it. I was having the time of my life. I was learning about F&B. I was interacting with people who I feel like I should be a part of sometime in the future. So that's how it started. After that, I was fortunate enough, I got an opportunity to work for Facebook. Facebook headquarters, India headquarters is based in Hyderabad. I worked for Facebook for about 1.5 years. Again, after that, there was a point where uh, I had to quit the company because my team was moving abroad and I wanted to stay back here. So I quit the company. Again, for 6 months, I was in dilemma. I didn't know what to do. बट बैक ऑफ माई हेड आई न्यू कुछ ना कुछ करके F&B में ही करना है.
करना है बिल्कुल.
फिर सोचा फैमिली बिजनेस है पेपर में. वी आर सप्लायर्स फॉर रॉ मटेरियल ऑफ पेपर. और मेरे फोन में आई वाज गोइंग थ्रू माय फोन एंड ऑल द कॉन्टैक्ट्स आई हैड वर रेस्टोरेंट ओनर्स. हम लाइक रेस्टोरेंट को क्या चाहिए? टिश्यू पेपर. पेपर तो हमारे पास है. सो आई सेट अप अ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट फॉर पेपर प्रोडक्ट्स, tissue paper and toilet rolls and all of these other products, paper boxes. And for the next 3 years, all I did was again interact with restaurant owners, different people. I had interacted with you back in the day, and yeah, that's how it began. While this was going on, my research for a bar and restaurant kept going. So I think I spent about 4 years researching on what kind of a bar I want to open or a restaurant. I met so many different bar owners outside of Hyderabad because I wanted to start off something by first taking up a franchising. But I didn't want to take up anything. So I frequented Mumbai and Delhi, met a lot of bar owners for different franchisees. And then finally I stumbled upon Lord of the Drinks in Delhi, and the kind of family they have, they trusted my vision, to be very honest. They gave me a free hand. They like आपको जैसे करना है आप करिए. So we borrowed just the name from them, and we set up the whole thing by ourselves.
Great.
Yeah.
So it's like basically something which gives you an experience when you start your own brand. It's a similar feeling.
Yes, very
You
similar.
had that complete free hand.
Yes, we had a complete free hand, but of course we had backing from them. Whenever I knew I was up against a wall, I could call them. It could be for a chef, it could be for anything. But primarily we did everything by ourselves under their guidance, of course. The first thing which we did, so taking you back, we signed up with Lord of the Drinks in 2019 September.
Okay.
We opened Lord of the Drinks in April 2023.
So this was because of the COVID issue?
Fortunately, yes, we were actually going through a lot of properties throughout the city. So it was me and my younger brother Kush. Both of us are equally part of this, and we were going through a lot of properties. COVID आ गया बीच में, slowed down a bit.
It took 4 years basically.
Yeah, so COVID actually was one of the biggest deterrent because ज़्यादातर city बंद थी. But we still kept going out. जैसे ही lockdown खुल जाता था, the first thing me and my brother would do is line up properties to visit and start. Being honest with you, sir, like I used to maintain an Excel sheet back then. The current place where Lord of the Drinks is, it was an empty land. We built it from scratch. That was the 97th property we saw, and we closed. That's literally the 97th.
97 property,
Yes.
man.
Yes, there is not a single property in the vicinity which we wouldn't have seen.
This shows the kind of basically property search one needs to do before starting a restaurant.
Yes,
Because restaurant, it depends a lot on the place. Success of the restaurant. It depends a lot on the right choosing the right place.
correct.
And now what you're sharing, 97, I think for our viewers also who are watching today, I mean, this kind of a passion you should carry, man. Just don't settle for anything which you don't like until unless you feel, yeah, this is the spot which I was looking for. Keep hunting for that. Keep hunting for that.
The thing is very clear for us, sir. Like our mindset was very clear. अब 5 या 6 साल रिसर्च में बिता दिए, एक और साल भी लग जाएगा प्रॉपर्टी सर्च करने में. Might as well do it because as you just mentioned, the location is the key factor.
Yeah.
For example, if you have a great product but in the wrong location, it's not going to work. But if you have a good, decent product as well in a good location, you can turn things around. So location is very, very primary.
But now, see, today when you pass through the Lord of the Rings, I think you will have, of course, there are some other very good joints out there, with pubs, bars, and restaurant out there. I think it has become a kind of a place for, best of the best brands, best of the best pubs you will find there.
Yes.
तो ये तब जब आपने लिया था तब ऐसा नहीं था basically.
Hey, sir, there were a few breweries, there were a few bars, they were there. But in comparison to what there is now, there's a lot more. I think about 7, 8 more properties have opened up ever since we've opened on the same street. There are about 7, 8 more coming in the next 6, 7 months. But it's good. It's always good to be around competition because it is very healthy.
At least people know that is a place where we should
Exactly.
go.
So if a lot of more places are opening up here, the footfall on the street increases.
Correct.
And Bohi crowd will get divided between all of us. Not one person or one place can always capture the entire market. It is never going to happen. And if I assume that is what I can do, then I'm being delusional. So the more the number of places come up, people get the options to choose from. एक जगह गए, पसंद नहीं आया, they walk into the bar next door. वहां भी समझ नहीं आया, आगे चले जाओ. So it's always a good thing.
ये एक बहुत अच्छा और यूनिक थॉट है क्योंकि ये आपको इफ लाइक यू फील कि यार इट्स गुड दैट आई हैव सम अदर गुड रेस्टोरेंट्स अराउंड, इट्स ऑलवेज गुड. आई थिंक दैट्स अ वेरी पॉजिटिव थिंकिंग क्योंकि जनरली लोगों का होता है कि यार आई एम कोई रेस्टोरेंट साथ में खुलता है तो दे फील लाइक यार वो रेस्टोरेंट साथ में आ रहा है, सामने आ रहा है, अल्टीमेटली आई एम गोइंग टू लूज माई क्लाइंटेल. बट देर इज अनदर वे टू लुक इनटू दिस कि आपको लगना चाहिए कि यार अगर आज मेरे साथ में 2-3 और इस एरिया में इफ देर आर कपल ऑफ न्यू जॉइंट्स कमिंग एंड सर्विंग गुड फूड, गुड ड्रिंक्स, ऑफ कोर्स जैसे आप बता रहे थे कि क्लाइंटेल विल इंक्रीज इन पर्टिकुलर इन दैट एरिया ऑन द स्ट्रीट. तो जैसे कहते हैं ना खाऊ गली होती है, तो खाऊ गली में लोग जाते हैं बार बार क्योंकि यार लोगों को पता होता है यहाँ पे बहुत सारा ऑफरिंग है. तो एक का भला नहीं होता, उसमें सारे जितने भी उधर जॉइंट्स है सबका भला होता है.
सर आप दिल्ली देख लो, लुक एट हौस खास, लुक एट सीपी, लुक एट मेहरौली,
या दिल्ली, यू लुक एट करोल बाग, यार
करोल बाग, ऑल दीज प्लेसेस, द one single person can never grow.
Absolutely.
If you have 7 or 8 people in one cluster, that area will grow. That is bound to happen. And for us also, it's been the same. If you look at it, more people coming on the street, on the same street as us, the ones who are existing before us, it keeps us on our toes, right?
Yeah.
Like you will never feel like, अच्छा हम तो सही कर रहे, बस auto mode में आ गया. That mindset should never come. So when you see people around you also doing well, not out of animosity or anything, but you feel like healthy competition है.
Absolutely.
आज उनके पास crowd आ रहा है, कल हमारे पास आएगा. We strive to get that thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
So when you see that happening in front of you with your own eyes, it's a good thing.
True. Very nice. अच्छा, तो मेरे को अभी ये बताओ आप यश, because see, I tell you, in last 1 decade or so, there is, if you see go around, a big change has happened. जैसे आज से अगर suppose we talking about something, around a decade or 15 years back, people used to have a particular joint which they would like to go again and again.
Correct.
वो लोग बार बार वहाँ पे जाते थे, तो दैट जॉइंट यूज्ड टू बिकम अ काइंड ऑफ अ हैंग अराउंड काइंड ऑफ अ प्लेस, उनका एक क्या कहता है ना, अड्डा बन जाता था।
Correct.
आज क्या हो रहा है, आज यंगस्टर्स का स्पेशली क्या है सीन, दे लाइक टू ट्राई न्यू प्लेसेस, पीपल लाइक टू एक्सप्लोर न्यू प्लेसेस एवरी टाइम, राइट? In that sense, the kind of a concept you have taken, which is basically bar and restaurant, uh, how do you feel about it? I mean, it's like something where you get regular customers coming to you, or you generally, because there's a lot of competition around, right? तो जहाँ पे ऐसा हो that people like to try new places, to ensure that you get, you know, a regular business coming your way, you get, of course, you know, the kind of expected sale or the targets you have set for the month. How you plan about it?
Sir, there is no rocket science. I think you are expecting me to come and give you a different formula, but it is as simple as this. Stick to basics. आपके प्रोडक्ट में दम रहेगा,
हाँ ना,
आप बेसिक्स सही करोगे, आप कंसिस्टेंटली करोगे, वो क्राउड घूम फिर के वापस आप ही के पास आएगा. इज एज सिंपल एज दैट. फॉर अस, our day since day one, the only ethos of our company was we will build SOPs, we will follow them till the T. वो फेल हुआ तो फेल हुआ, पर इफ वी हैव डिसाइडेड दैट वी गोना फॉलो दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग फॉर 1 year, वो भले 6 महीने बाद भी फेल हो गया, पर हम और 6 महीने करेंगे. वी विल गिव इट दैट टाइम, बिकॉज you cannot always ride by the trends. Trends आएंगे जाएंगे, but product is most important. People keep asking me saying, what is the difference between us and the others? मैं बोलता हूँ ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं. End of the day, जो आप अल्कोहल दूसरे बार में पियोगे, मेरे पास भी सेम ही मिलती है. जो मैं आलू 65 या चिकन मेजेस्टिक बनाऊंगा, बाहर भी मिलेगा. शायद प्रॉब्ली मैं थोड़ा बेटर टेस्ट दे दूं, या और कोई मेरे से बेटर टेस्ट दे दे.
right?
My idea since day one was very simple. Our product is vibes. I am selling a vibe to you, and people are coming for the vibe we are creating. I am someone who loves to party, and I know for a fact that I know how to make people party. And me and the whole team, me, my brother, our head of operations, his name is Kareem. He is also very been in the industry for a very long time. He is a guiding force to us as well. The first person who we wanted to hire as soon as we signed up was Kareem. As he's the first person we hired, and then the team was built. It is a very critical part of this industry, is that your core team has to be very strong. Without that, because as you know, attrition in this industry is very high.
Yeah. One of the
Very
biggest
high.
problem. Yeah.
Fortunately, touch wood for us, I think since day one till now, 95% of our staff has stuck around with us. We are in the 2.5 years by now. The core team has stuck around with us because we follow very basic SOPs, but we followed till the end. That is the most important thing. Coming back to your question, a lot of new places will keep opening. I'm sure similarly when we opened, the others also thought of the same.
Yeah.
So I can't be the one complaining now कि इतने सारे जगह खुल रहे, मैं भी तो उसमें से एक था पहले. But what happens is, if your product is strong enough, वो 2 महीने the graph will go down this way, and then it will come back up, because वो घूम फिर के they'll come back.
They come back. Yeah.
Even now we notice this, like a new restaurants and bars open up on a usual Friday and Saturday night, where we experience high footfall. Usually crowd comes in by 9:30, 10. But जब नए restaurants या bars open होते हैं, we see crowd doesn't come by 10:30 because they're exploring. But what we've also noticed is that they explore a few places, and at 11 they're like, अरे यार चलो लॉडी चलते हैं, वहाँ पे vibe set है. So by 11 these people, they roam around and they're back at the place they like. It could be Lord, it could be a Broadway, it could be anywhere.
Yeah, anyway. So basically, as you said that, of course, like generally एक बात ये भी होती है, like you also run Laziz Affairs, which is a fine dining restaurant. See, basically when you go to a fine dining restaurant, it's just not for the food people are coming there. You know, they create special memories out there with their family, friend around. So I think जब आपको आपका you know the time you are passing with your loved ones basically in a particular place, और आपका वो experience अगर great हो जाए, अच्छा हो जाए, I think एक बात जो आज बढ़िया ये भी है कि you know earlier जो word of mouth था, it was when you only meet you can tell others,
Yes.
but today you know the social media is word of mouth.
I know.
तो आज आपको वो immediately you will you know they will share in groups and they will share with everyone out there on their Insta everywhere. तो आपको you know you many people at one go will come to know about your place.
Correct. That's true. That happens. One thing which we have learned in the last 3 months. So our first venture was in a bar and restaurant. Even at Lord, primarily we operate as a restaurant throughout the day and throughout the week. It's only in the night we turn into a night like a bar, not a nightclub, but a bar, a high energy bar. So food has always been our primary focus because in our opinion, food is the backbone. आपका खाना अगर ढंग से निकल जाए, people are coming back to your place for food, then you have ticked one very crucial box. क्योंकि alcohol तो सब सेम ही बेचने वाले. It's I can't mix something separate in a bottle of Black Label. It is going to be the same.
Absolutely.
But food is what makes a difference. And even now, throughout the week and even weekends, in our outdoor section, which is our restaurant section, is full only for people who have come there to eat, even though it's called Lord of the Drinks. So that is one thing. When we were doing Lazeez Affair, our idea was we want to take people back to the roots. In a world full of fusion food, gastronomy, modern Indian, we have lost simple things like a butter chicken or like a paneer butter masala or a dal makhani. And that is something which is very close to my heart. And we wanted to bring this brand where we are going back to basics.
Okay.
And the clientele we were going for were the ones who want this. They are slightly elderly. It could be my grandparents. So we wanted to create a space where even a small kid or someone very elderly at the age of 80 can come and enjoy the same food from the same menu without making any altercations. So आप यहाँ पर आओगे, आप एक बटर चिकन मंगाओगे, वो दिखेगा भी बटर चिकन, वो टेस्ट भी करेगा बटर चिकन, कहीं से धुआं नहीं आ रहा, कोई शोबाजी नहीं, just simple food what we used to eat for long time. Again, here at Lazeez Affair, we now no longer can be like हम सिर्फ बेसिक कुछ इंटीरियर्स कर लेते हैं और खाना ढंग का देते. The thing is, we wanted it to be in a way where आप comfort food खा रहे हो in a comfortable space. It should feel very comfortable to you. So the idea is we have gone ahead with very dual tone in our interiors. It's just beige and brown because we wanted the food to come up and give the pop of color. And again, that is the whole concept here.
अभी बहुत प्यारी बात कही है आपने यश, बिकॉज व्हेन यू आर टॉकिंग लाइक मतलब क्या है ना, मैं जब से आपसे आज मिला हूँ, मुझे एक चीज़ जो सबसे अच्छी लग रही है, वो जो आपका जो फूड की तरफ जो एक पैशन है ना, जो क्रेज़ है. और मैं ये हमेशा कहता हूँ कि यार देखो, फूड ना बिजनेस लुक्स वेरी सिंपल फ्रॉम आउटसाइड. क्या लोगों को लगता है यार खाने का काम है तो हम कर लेंगे. अब वो जो पैशन होता है ना, वो जो सिर्फ ऐसा लगता है कि यार ओके फूड तो वी नो, वो 2 दिन में उतर जाता है.
Correct.
जो रियल पैशन होता है वो तब होता है जब आप मतलब व्हेन यू आर बेसिकली आप दिन रात जो है ना आप उस कॉन्सेप्ट के साथ जी रहे हो.
जी.
अभी आपने जैसे एक बात बोला ना, विच इज आपने सिंपल बात बोली, लेकिन कि वो सर अगर कोई मेरी डिश आएगी, अगर कोई बटर चिकन आ रहा है तो वो बटर चिकन आ रहा है सिंपल. तो वो एक इतनी अच्छी बात है यार, खाना मतलब अच्छा खाना बस.
एंड ऑफ द डे व्हाई डू वी ईट फूड?
हाँ,
पेट तो खुश होना चाहिए,
बिल्कुल.
साथ में दिल भी खुश होना चाहिए. करेक्ट. आप सिर्फ आंखों को खुश कर लोगे और आपका पेट खुश नहीं हुआ या दिल खुश नहीं हुआ तो क्या फायदा सर वो खाना खिलाने का.
सही बात.
So that's the whole idea we always had, that let's keep things simple, let's keep doing the same thing again and again and again and just maintain consistency.
बिल्कुल बहुत
There's
बढ़िया.
no rocket science to this, sir. Like you've been in this industry for so
Yeah,
long, you
yeah.
know, it's just about getting the basics right.
Yeah, of course, that is definitely there, यार. और I think most of the people struggle जैसा होता है generally, this talk comes again and again. 80-90% restaurant, of course, you know, face failures because वही बात होती है. One is the involvement part, because जब मैं आपसे बात कर रहा हूँ, I can see the passion, the involvement you had. 4 साल आपने वेट किया राइट टाइम का, व्हेन यू नो फ्रॉम 19 to 23 टू स्टार्ट एज अ राइट टीम. 90 प्लस आपने स्पॉट सिलेक्ट किए. देन फ्रॉम द डे वन यू हैव बीन इन्वॉल्व इन ईच एंड एवरी डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ योर रेस्टोरेंट. आई थिंक वो सब मिला के यार वो एक ग्रेट एक्सपीरियंस क्रिएट होता है जब आदमी आके यू नो दे से कि वाओ यार दिस इज अ प्लेस आई लव द वाइब्स, आई लव एवरीथिंग आउट देयर. वो तभी होता है यार.
Sir, yeah, that's true. And what I primarily feel about this industry, it could be a restaurant or a bar. So me and my brother, we both are a part of this. हम 7 के 7 दिन दोपहर में 2 बजे से लेके सुबह 1 बजे तक हम प्रॉपर्टी में मिलेंगे आपको ऑल डेज. रोज कुछ करने के लिए काम नहीं होता, बट वी जस्ट लाइक टू बी देयर. वी वांट टू ऑब्जर्व, वी वांट टू सी व्हाट इज हैपनिंग ऑन ईच टेबल. So my brother and I handle 2 different departments. I am more of the creative person, so I look into marketing, guest relations, PR, and my brother on the other hand looks into mainly operations, finance and the back end. He's the numbers guy. आप मुझे नंबर पूछोगे मेरे सर के ऊपर से चला जाएगा.
Now you say that you're sharing that you generally take care of marketing and branding aspect. आज का जो सिनेरियो है इन टुडेज वर्ल्ड, व्हाट इज द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ मार्केटिंग एंड ब्रांडिंग फॉर अवर रेस्टोरेंट?
So it's very very important. Like if you ask any restaurateur, they will tell you saying, यार मेरे प्रोडक्ट में दम है तो पब्लिक अपने आप आएगी. बट बिना पब्लिक ये जाने कि आपका रेस्टोरेंट एग्जिस्ट करता है वो आएगी कैसे, राइट? So even though we as restaurateurs do not want to depend on external factors for our place to run,
Correct.
our world has become a place where without those external factors we cannot survive. Instagram being the biggest source today, you have to engage on Instagram. Zomato, Swiggy, these are platforms where you will be discovered. It is a part of this industry and we have to live with it. We as restaurants try to push our products on various platforms. It could be Zomato, Swiggy via a billboard, so that your visibility increases. On Instagram, when we have certain events or certain food pop-ups, we run Instagram ads. We spend from our pocket to run Instagram ads so that more and more eyeballs can see the fact that there is something happening. Because right now there are 2000 fishes. अब वो एक फिश जो हम है उस पे आईबॉल्स अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए हमें ये सब करना पड़ता है. सिमिलरली एवरीवन एल्स इज डूइंग द सेम.
जो हमारे कस्टमर्स है वो भी हमारे एक तरह के ब्रांड एम्बेसडर्स है, बिकॉज दे आर द वन हु रियली शेयर द ट्रू स्टोरीज ऑन द इंस्टाग्राम्स. तो इतना बड़ा एक प्लस आया है आज जो आज ब्रांडिंग का.
जेनजी क्राउड सर, दे millennials and Gen Z both are literally living on social media, including me.
Absolutely.
And today whatever they put up is the most happening place in town. As simple as that.
और वही आपको अगर आई थिंक इतना बड़ा, बिकॉज यू नो व्हाट इज बीइंग सर्व्ड इनसाइड, व्हाट इज द एम्बियंस, आई थिंक जो लोग अभी तक आए नहीं है उनको प्रेजेंट करने के लिए दे प्ले अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. इवन इन्फ्लुएंसर्स जो आज हैं बेसिकली दे ऑल आर डूइंग अ आई थिंक ग्रेट सर्विस टू द इंडस्ट्री.
Yes.
जितने आज ये लोग, you know, there is a new sector basically which has come up, I think, a segment where, you know, people are making their career. Food influencers basically. I think ये लोग एक बहुत अच्छा काम करते हैं जो एक तरह से, you know, they are able to present the food ambience to the people who so far have not been to that particular joint. उनको एटलीस्ट पता लगता है कि यार okay यार this is the place where I still have to go.
The biggest spike actually comes from the fact that when customers at your place are clicking a video, uploading it while tagging you.
Absolutely.
Because end of the day, मैं from my own profile or from Lord of the Drinks or Lazeez Affairs profile, I can always upload videos and say यार यहाँ तो वाइब बहुत बढ़िया
मजा
है.
आ गया बिल्कुल, लेकिन वो
हाँ,
वो नहीं
वो
आया
मेरा जो
feeling।
ऑडियंस है वो लोग बोलेंगे ये तो बोलेगा ही, ये तो बोलेगा ही. But on the other hand, the 700-800 people who are in the room, them uploading a story saying यार लॉर्ड पे वाइब बहुत बढ़िया है, that is so much more credible than me. So when they hear a third person talking about a place, that brings credibility. And bloggers, even just outgoing customers who are out there every weekend or every weekday, they are your biggest brand ambassadors.
Absolutely, absolutely. And now coming to Yash, अभी अगर suppose let's say someone gets inspired today after hearing you talk today on this show, अगर या किसी को if he wants to start today a good bar and a restaurant or a good fine dining restaurant, तो पहले तो what kind of a investment is required basically if it is a prime location in Hyderabad today, कितना आपके हिसाब से क्या what should be the budget?
So there are a lot of factors to look into this. It is not so
आपका जो
simple.
अभी रेस्टोरेंट है how big it is? I mean what's the area?
Our plot size is about 1500 square yards. So total built up area is close to 24,000 square feet, which includes the kitchen area, parking lot, all of that. Service area would be about around 16,000 square feet. This is including Lord and Laziz affair. That is how big a space it is. Now coming back to your question,
Yeah, investment.
there are a lot of factors. If you want to do a small cafe you can open it in like a 2,000 3,000 square feet as well.
Right.
You just need to take any commercial building.
Right.
Ground floor ideally. Rates are anywhere between 100 rupees to 140 rupees per square feet. That is, so rental is a very big part of this. Because if you are in the prime area, Jubilee Hills is the prime. What we feel is no matter how the city is expanding, Jubilee Hills will always remain Jubilee Hills. Yeah, other places are doing really well, but Jubilee Hills remains the heart of the city at the end of the
वो
day.
एक तो स्पेशल जो आपकी रोड भी बन गई है रोड
वो
नंबर 45 तो
जी
एक अलग से
नहीं, but
दिखती
not
है।
only 45 sir, Jubilee Hills in general, look at road number 10 today,
10, yeah.
36
36
is
is
completely
yeah,
exhausted.
exhausted.
That was the
बहुत इतने
first one
joints
there.
हैं,
वहां पे तो left, right and center is just this. So again comes down to Jubilee Hills, the rentals are higher, but if you want to open a bar today at the scale of, for example, a Lord of the Drinks
Right.
or a Broadway, it is anywhere between 15 to 20 CR
15 to 20 CR.
minimum.
So now, Yash, when this 15-20 crores is a very, it's a very good high investment kind of a project. So generally, when you started, I mean, this was your first venture into F&B with this kind of a budget. What was the idea behind? I mean, आपने कुछ numbers calculate किए होंगे कि by this, of course, you must have thought कि by this month I will be at my break even. By this month I'm going to reach my ROI.
Yes.
So अभी is being now almost 2 years,
2.5.
2.5 years from the time you started. So where are you today? I mean,
Sir, being honest with you, when we were calculating the ROI, that time the industry average, every bar which we were studying was doing around 1 crore on an average. And the good ones were doing about 2. So we put ourselves in a sweet spot. We thought 1.5 is what we want to do every month. The months we do more than that, well and good. And that time, 1 was the bare minimum. Everyone minimum 1 तो करना ही था हमें, क्योंकि everyone else were at 80, 90, 1, 1.2. But over the years, we've realized, like, if you ask me today, doing 1 crore for a bar is a tough task because of the competition which has come in. The situation has become a way where the demand is this much, the supply is this much. So that is what has happened, because at end of the day
तो
the
एक तो ये क्यों होता है आपके हिसाब से, मतलब जनरली बिकॉज आई थिंक मैक्सिमम स्टार्टअप हैपेंस इन फूड, ऐसा एक तो ये रीजन है, और आज यंगस्टर्स दे वांट टू स्टार्ट विद
आप
पब्स,
ही बताओ,
ब्रूरीज एंड
being honest with you, like any other youngster or anyone, whenever you're growing up and the first thing you always think of is like यार एक कैफे खोलते हैं, एक रेस्टोरेंट खोलते हैं,
खाने कुछ
because
करते हैं,
it's a cool thing,
कूल थिंग
it's a very very cool thing.
हाँ
For me it also started that way, but what I say, what I believe is that my thought was not I want to do this because it's cool. I never had that thought. My idea of this was purely from a hospitality point of view, saying I want to do this because I want to create a good experience for people, not because I wanted PR, not because I wanted money. It had nothing to do with popularity, nothing. For me it was just I wanted to take that feeling of seeing someone happy and go. So that was the reason why I started. Today a lot of people feel like this is the industry where you can earn quick money. That's what it is assumed outside, that this is a very rosy industry. आप आ जाओ, हर रात में आप 2-3 बैग भर के कैश घर लेकर जाओगे, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता. Being very honest
that's
with
what
you,
you are sharing na? Right now for like the kind of competition you have today, even to reach that number of
it's very tough.
1 CR is going to
It
be
is
tough in
very
Hyderabad.
tough right now. Doing 1 crore in this industry, current market, is a great thing. Being honest with you, there are few brands which are still
But
consistently
फिर
doing.
आप ROI पे आज कहाँ पे हो, when you invested and now where are
Sir,
you today?
honestly, back then our calculation was in 3.5 years we'll break even.
Okay.
But seeing the current trend in the and the number of outlets which have opened up, we have slowed down. Being honest, earlier we used to do 1.5 very comfortably, 1.5, 1.8. There are few months now we do about 1.4. There are few months we do 1.8, 1.9.
Right.
We are averaging about 1.7 to 2.2 at the moment.
Okay, so that comes to approximately, let's say, around 35, 36 lakhs, 36 crores a year, right?
So we
So
do
around
that.
40 crores a year, basically.
Yes. So our ROI has been pushed by a year.
अच्छा.
Let's be honest. But then we are in for the long term. We do not look at this in a way where 10 करोड़ डाले 3 साल में वो 10 का लेट से 20 हो गया और एग्जिट हो जाओ. दैट इज नॉट आवर प्लान. आवर आइडिया इज दैट every brand we open should at least a minimum survive 7 to 8 years. For example, like bar industry is very difficult. The usual how it is usually going on is 3 years, 3.5 years is when a bar lasts. फिर जैसे बोलते हैं ना चांदी 3 साल की होती है. We do not want to be one of those. We are striving on a daily basis, trying to reinvent new things, yet staying basic and still staying relevant.
Right. So basically, you feel that first of all, the first few years will go in understanding this journey, and then you should establish in that way the long-term vision, basically,
Yeah.
that people should know and recognize you as a brand in the city.
Because the thing is, sir, any new place you open, let it be a restaurant or a bar, basic human mentality is नई जगह खुली है, let's go explore. You cannot base your financials on the first 6 months of your restaurant. पहले 6 महीने तो क्राउड आना ही है. आप जैसा भी प्रोडक्ट बनाओ, आप बेस्ट खाना दो या वर्स्ट दो, whatever it is, first 6 months the curious minds of the city will visit you, no matter what. That is going to happen. आप पहले 6 महीने के सेल्स पे if you forecast that and extrapolate it into let's say 3 years, that is wrong. That is not practical, because after 6 months how you're doing is what actually tells you what it is. Earlier when we started off, 6 months was the golden period.
So you were doing a good sale that time.
Yeah, so earlier when we started, it was considered first 3 to 6 months are your honeymoon period. Like ये तो चलना ही चलना है. Today 1 month is your honeymoon period. क्योंकि एक महीने के अंदर there are 4-5 others which will come up.
Yeah.
So it's
You
only
don't have a big time, basically, first of all.
exactly. So your first impression has to be your best impression, but The second time that person comes, he has to experience something similar to your first impression or maybe better. It even if it goes down by one notch, the customers today are so well traveled, they are so well educated, they've traveled the world, they've seen everything.
Absolutely.
So one lapse, you will easily be, noticed. So we have to be on our toes when it comes to this.
One of the thing in food industry that there are so many different models out there, and always when people want to venture into it, I have seen there is always a confusion out there. So from a person actually now who's running two different models out there, I think you are the right person to
For
handle this.
being honest, in the last 3 months since Laziz Affair opened up, I am at Lord of the Drinks. Then in the nights I usually go to Laziz Affair, and then when I come back to Lord of the Drinks, it's a culture shock to me because at Laziz Affair is more about elders, family. They're all sitting and dining. It's a very cozy environment. And then when I come to Lord of the Drinks, it's loud music, youngsters, drinks, and the energy of the room is very different. So in the two things which we are doing right now, one thing which remains common is food. Even though we are
खाना
called,
तो अच्छा होना चाहिए, आप कुछ भी करो basically.
so you won't believe it, from a bar point of view, when we started Lord of the Drinks, usually a bar does about 20 days of food trials because for them, the alcohol is primary.
Yeah.
Cocktail program of ours, we spent about 2 months to do good cocktails. Yes. But we spent almost about 2.5 months on food trials as well, in comparison to others who do about 20 days. Because we knew for a fact that food has to be our backbone,
Correct.
no matter what. Because हमारे नाम में ही लॉर्ड ऑफ द ड्रिंक्स है, अब मैं ड्रिंक्स को प्रमोट करने का फायदा नहीं है, and my food will not sell. So from day one, we made sure our food is on point. We have promoted only food on Lord of the Drinks.
कौन से ऐसे लेट्स से योर सिग्नेचर डिशेस है, अगर मेरे को आज लॉर्ड ऑफ द ड्रिंक्स आना है तो मैं क्या ऑर्डर करूं? सिग्नेचर डिशेस क्या
So
है?
Lord of the Drinks में we have something called Kodi Karam chips, which is just thinly sliced chicken in the form of a chip, and then with some karam podi. That is a great bar snack to have. And then again, our Asian menu does really well because one of our sister concerns is called Miso Sexy. It's based in Bangalore and Bombay, and sorry, Delhi. So that chef has done our Asian. So our Asian food has come out really well. People come back for that. Our pizzas are very popular because we have an authentic wood-fired oven. Unlike others where it says wood-fired, but then it's an electric oven. Here, this is a real wood-fired oven. So you get that charry taste. So these are things which we worked on. We must have experimented, I think, from not around 460 dishes of food trials before we opened Lord of the Drinks, and then we finally opened Lord of the Drinks with 180 dishes. So coming back to your question, दोनों format में, one is a high energy bar, one is a restaurant. For us, food has always been primary. And that is what we want to continue doing, irrespective if tomorrow, even if we open, let's say, a cocktail bar, which is primarily only cocktails, we will ensure the food which goes along with it is also good. So food will always remain very close to us as a company.
एज ए स्ट्रेटेजी आई थिंक इट्स अ गुड स्ट्रेटेजी टू अडॉप्ट, बिकॉज जैसे आपका ब्रांड है, जैसे आप बोलते हो द लॉर्ड ऑफ द ड्रिंक्स, मतलब उसके अंदर प्रोमिनेंटली जो ड्रिंक्स तो ऑफकोर्स वो कवर हो रहा है, बट देर इज एंटायर डे आउट देयर, एंड the night evening crowd of course is going to be more larger and bigger, but then the entire day is there, so you should also try to plan your food in such a way ki morning afternoon also you have something to offer.
Like even for lunches right now,
Yeah.
we have a special lunch program which we run at Lord of the Drinks. These are just simple comfort meal bowls. It could be just, like a fried rice and some gravy. So if someone who's on a quick lunch break, they can just stop by. Half an hour ka break hai, you order this. It's about 500-600 rupees. Eat it quickly for 20 minutes and head back to work.
But tell me one thing, let's say I'm going to come there with a group of my friends, around 5-6 people. Maybe out of them 2-3 they don't they generally don't consume alcohol. Then what? Do you have something to offer to them also?
We have mocktails, of course.
Okay.
And then again, we can go back to the old fashioned fresh lime soda, fresh lime water, Coca-Cola, Sprite, all these are always available. But we have a very good mocktail program. We have about five different kinds of non-alcoholic mocktails, which actually do well. And then there are iced teas and all the basic
And
things.
that's, I think, some area which, I mean, people like generally hota na, when you go to today a buffet restaurant, most of the people say, yeah, buffet mein you go there, you have a lot of big offering in non-veg, but veg वालों को कुछ मिलता नहीं है. So similarly, I think the point which you highlighted today about your joint, that you also have equally given a focus on the mocktails. That's being, I think, it's a very important key factor, because even if you're running a bar and restaurant, of course there are going to be people जो आज consume नहीं करते alcohol, and if they come to your joint, there should be some good mocktails out there, good offering for them, क्योंकि पूरा group आएगा,
One
gang
thing
तभी
we
आएगा.
have noticed is in every group which comes to any bar, there is always that one friend who's the designated driver.
Yeah.
उसको तो कुछ तो पीना पड़ेगा ना,
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
उसके लिए भी एक मेन्यू बनाना ही पड़ेगा. तो
Absolutely.
jokes apart, but mocktail program is something which should be taken very seriously, क्योंकि everyone is making a fresh lime soda, everyone can give you canned cranberry juice.
Correct.
But if you are trying to present something in a different manner, a refreshing mocktail, it could be just something based out of watermelon or cucumber or something. It does the job. You don't have to go very hi-fi with it.
Yeah.
Just mixture of 2-3 things should just be soothing.
That's right. That's right. So now, coming to the fact that now, what's the future plan? First of all, what's the, if I see today with your two big brands out there, you have shared the numbers, of course, the sale numbers with us. Any thought about the valuation so far? Because see, it's, of course, today is also important talk, because once you build up, I mean, you're building a business out there, you try to start something new, then you start looking at it from that angle also, that you know what's going to be my valuation today.
Right. So right now we must be around 30 valuation. Our valuation must be about 30. That is just based on the current sales. But then what we know is, in order to come to a valuation, it's not always about the figure on the paper, but you extrapolate it, you do into 2.5. So keeping that in mind, we should be around 50 at the moment. But we don't
So
want.
it's just maybe not double of what the sale you do. I mean, basically, it's like, you know, 30, 35 is your sale, 30,
Yeah,
35
so
CR is your
usually
sale.
in this industry they take it as whatever your sale is into 2 or 2.5 is how you come to a
So in
valuation.
that sense, it, the number goes much higher.
We are being very conservative about it. We want to continue doing what we are doing. Valuation is something जो हमने सोचा नहीं है, because we don't feel like we want to get into that direction yet. We want to do our own brands next. That is in the pipeline. We are looking at opening a few of our own brands.
So you are now coming up with new brands in
Yes,
F&B?
yes. We're coming up with our own brands outside of Hyderabad, in Hyderabad. Along with that, we are also working with the parent brand who owns Lord of the Drinks and Laziz Affair for a few other ventures of theirs to handle operations
So
with
these
them.
are what kind of models now you are coming up with in F&B?
So there are a few bars and
Okay.
cocktail rooms which we are looking at. There are a few QSR outlets we are looking at, which is something which is very close to my heart. I want to do something in a smaller format, but which can be multiplied.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, you can replicate. I mean, once you get a success, you have settled
Exactly.
everything,
So
then it's easy to replicate.
that is something which I am actively working on right now. Opening a small space, it could be just 1500, 2000 square feet. Good food, very, very good food. And then opening 10 of those in a span of 6 months, and then probably franchising them out. That is a model which can be replicated very easily if you get the initial phase right.
Yeah, one thing which is good about the smaller format, basically, which is like a QSR model, or is that, you know, today when the cities are getting very tight, places are not very easily available,
Yes.
as you also shared. It's easy to replicate those models
Correct.
much faster than regular big
100%.
fine dining restaurant, because
100%.
फाइन डाइनिंग के लिए आपको बहुत बड़ा प्लेस चाहिए, बहुत बड़ी टीम चाहिए, बहुत लार्ज कैपिटल चाहिए होती है।
100%.
तो उसको जब आपको रेप्लिकेट करना है या 2 या 3 जॉइंट बनाने हैं, तो इट्स अ वेरी डिफरेंट
It's very
टास्क,
different. Yeah.
इट्स अ हाई एंड टास्क। लेकिन अगर एक छोटा मॉडल है, QSR मॉडल है, उसको अगर आप सही से फॉर्मेट कर लेते हैं एंड यू हैव सीन द सक्सेस ऑफ द फर्स्ट जॉइंट, देन इट्स comparatively very easy to
Correct.
replicate in other
So
places.
the biggest difference is, sir, आप एक बड़ा रेस्टोरेंट कर लो, the max you can do is you can open 2 or 3 of them in one city.
Correct.
Then you have to go outside the city, because एक city can take only that much. But for a smaller place like a QSR, आप हर 5 किलोमीटर में एक खोल सकते हो. It's still fine because your overheads are very less. It's just about quick turnaround. So that is the biggest difference.
यश, कितना अच्छा आपने थॉट शेयर किया। एंड द बेस्ट पार्ट आई थिंक अबाउट द फूड इंडस्ट्री इटसेल्फ इज, जैसे नाउ लेट्स से टेक योर जर्नी, आपने स्टार्ट किया, यू स्टार्टेड विद हाई एंड बार एंड रेस्टोरेंट एंड हाई एंड फाइन डाइनिंग रेस्टोरेंट, लेकिन आज वंस यू आर इनटू दिस इंडस्ट्री, यू आर एक्सपीरियंसिंग इंडस्ट्री इन एंड आउट.
Yeah.
Now, when you are starting new brands, of course, you have also seen, there are other scopes out there. इसमें इतने अच्छे models हैं. You can even venture into, as you are sharing, QSR अब आप करना चाह रहे हैं.
जी.
तो ये एक सबसे अच्छी बात है इस इंडस्ट्री में, flexibility.
Of course.
That which I think many other industry will not have. I mean,
yes.
let's say
but
you are.
It comes out to one thing, sir. Like once you learn the ropes of any industry, then you can venture into multiple directions, provided your core and the base remains the same. Today, we want to go into large format bars and restaurants. That is the next step of, we are going to take. The action plan is to do large format for the next 2 years. And then simultaneously probably work on a QSR model, but focus will remain here and also there. There are multiple things you can do in this, but उसमें आप खो नहीं जा सकते. How it understand, like you always have to keep the basics in mind. अब क्या होता है usually, once you start seeing big numbers, for example today I open a QSR outlet. वो QSR outlet 20 लाख 25 लाख करेगा महीने में, which is a lot, which is good for a QSR outlet. But I am used to seeing sales in crores.
तो आपको
Right.
लगेगा कि यार
फिर after a point will be like, फिर
small.
after a point I start losing interest in this, because I'm like, अरे मैं इतनी मेहनत क्यों कर रहा हूँ? But the idea is not that. The idea is वो जो 25 लाख एक आउटलेट कर रहा है, उसके 15 करने हैं. Then that figure is substantial. Then this and this will, be on the same scale.
Of course.
But you have to be patient, very, very patient.
Patience is a very important factor. I think whatever you are doing in this industry, सबसे बड़ी बात तो वही है. तो यश, आज हमने जो बात करी है, starting from the importance of the place, of course, the other thing which we spoke about, food, importance of having, serving great food with great service, marketing, branding, capital, capex planning, and of course also what you have learned from this journey of yours, that today you are thinking to come up with new models, new places out there, and it's just a beginning of your journey, and there is a very, very good career ahead for you. Now, to any youngster who wanted to venture into this industry, who want to start up, because food industry तो आपको पता है, it's one of the highest number of startup इस industry में होते हैं. तो आपकी जर्नी से what is the advice you want to give to that youngster? कैसे उसको स्टार्ट करना चाहिए? एक बड़े फॉर्मेट से करना चाहिए या कैसे करना चाहिए बेसिकली?
फर्स्ट थिंग्स फर्स्ट, आपको खुद को पूछना चाहिए आप ये क्यों करना चाहते हो. If your answer is one of these things where you are saying because it will be quick money, और because मुझे बहुत पॉपुलैरिटी मिलेगी, मैं यहाँ का कूल डूड या कूल गर्ल बन जाऊंगी, और इफ यू फील लाइक बस ये कूल है तो इसमें करना है, और कुछ एवरीथिंग एल्स फील्स टफ बट दिस लुक्स इजी, खाना हमें आता है, खाना हमें पसंद है, तो हम रेस्टोरेंट कर सकते हैं. इफ यू आर ओपनिंग इट फॉर एनी ऑफ दीज 3 रीजंस, देन डोंट.
मत करो, बिल्कुल मत करो, बिल्कुल आओ.
देन डोंट, क्योंकि अगर आपको खाने का पैशन है या पीने का पैशन है, लेट बी ड्रिंक और नॉन अल्कोहलिक, तो आप वो करो.
जाओ बाहर खाओ, बाहर पियो, बट इस इंडस्ट्री
100%,
में आने के मत सोचो.
100%. No, it's not. I'm not trying to discourage anyone.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to
a
tell you
reality
that
check.
yes, because if 10 new places are opening, 8 shut down within the first 3 years.
Yeah, yeah.
That is the harsh reality
Harsh
of our
reality.
industry.
Correct.
It can happen with me also tomorrow. I cannot guarantee that. But the only ones who will actually survive are the ones who are passionate about hospitality. You should be passionate about the fact that how will I treat someone who walks into that door? What is the memory he has to take back once he leaves from here? That should be a primary goal. Not how much he is going to come and spend, not how much what he is going to come and eat. That is secondary. So if your focus is on only that, then you should definitely venture into this. Coming to the fact that if you should do a small format or large format, it comes down to the only thing is that what is the amount of money you are willing to spend. And it should not be something where यार अब बैंक में 10 करोड़ पड़े है या 1 करोड़ पड़ा है, सारा का सारा इसमें लगा दो. That is not the way to go forward, because this industry is very, very difficult. You might have the best product, you might have the best team, you might have the best location. Sometimes things don't click.
Yeah.
So putting everything on the line for this should not be your option. It should be 50% of what you have. So based on how much ever funds you have, 50% of that should be invested into this. It could be a small cafe, it could be a small QSR outlet, it could be a large 1,000-seater bar and restaurant, or it could be a 100-150-seater fine dining restaurant, based on these few factors.
Okay, very nice. I think that's something so good to hear. An advice coming from someone who has really experienced it himself. That when you today, especially for the youngsters who wanted to venture into this industry, please make sure that don't spend, 100% of what you have, or what you can get from your close friends and family. Always try to have the right planning in place. And also, as initially you were also sharing that, just not it is about building a great place, it is also to see that you have you don't run out of the capital in the first 6 months of the operations.
100%.
Because the first 6 months you are not very sure what kind of a sale you are going to have in your restaurant, but then all other expenditures will carry, whether it's rents or salaries or everything out there. You have to plan basically funds for that also.
100%.
So एक तो ये I think is such a good thing. And so yes, I just feel today it was so wonderful talking to you, and I just can feel such a warm vibes out there today. And you are sitting with such a, kind of a passion I can see in your eyes. And I am pretty sure that you're going to do great with your new brands also.
Thank you so
which
much.
which we are coming up with, whether it's a QSR model or bar and restaurant models. I think the city is going to have quite a few good joints coming from your company. Any last message you would like to share with our viewers, basically?
There's nothing such as that, but I just want to say anyone who's trying to venture into this industry, please do thorough research on what you want to get into. Get deep down into it completely, because this industry, being honest, is very delusional from the outside. Everything looks very rosy, but once you get into it, you will realize that it is filled with thorns. It is not the easiest of the easiest industries to be a part of. But if you're passionate about it, you should definitely venture into it. Come up with a good concept, stick to basics, and just keep at it. Don't give up midway. If you've decided on something, do it for a long time. Be patient.
Great. So I think for viewers, maybe what we can learn from Yash journey is that of course this industry gives you a lot of choice. अगर आप really passionate है, if you wanted to venture into food, of course there is a chance that you can really make a big name in this industry. आप ज़रूर इसमें आइए, लेकिन एक प्रिपरेशन के साथ आइए, because every day is going to be a new challenge out there. F&B इंडस्ट्री बहुत डायनामिक है. एवरी डे यू हैव टू बी प्रिपेयर्ड टू फेस लॉट ऑफ न्यू चैलेंजेस. तो आपकी प्रिपरेशन बहुत स्ट्रांग होनी चाहिए, बहुत अच्छी होनी चाहिए, और उसके बाद आप इस इंडस्ट्री में आइए. आई थिंक इट गिव्स अ लॉट ऑफ गुड अपॉर्चुनिटीज आउट देयर. So on this note, I would say thank you very much for joining, and see you again in the coming episode. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you for
Thank you
coming
so
here.
much
It was
for
really a
having me.
pleasure talking to you, man. Thank you.
It is my pleasure.
All the
Thank
best.
you.
All the best.
Thank you.